Hello, Julie here and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining me today and I hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, today I'm going to make a couple more embellishments for my Steampunk journal. Well, let's say I'm going to make the same embellishment twice. So it's just an embellishment to go into a pocket in my journal. I have seen this created several different ways by several different people, so where it originated from I've got no idea. Originally I've only ever seen it done with envelopes, but I wanted to use the pattern paper from the digital kit that I'm using for the journal, so I'm adapting it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fold this in half and score that down. And as I said, I'm making two of the same thing. I'm using the background papers from the kit. There's two of them, and you know, for printing on the back of your pages. And I had one already printed, this one, in a thicker cardstock. This is a 200 GSM, and this one is a 120 GSM, so, but they're both the same really. So now I'm going to seal those up. I'm going to just seal this edge here up. Same here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is these are going to be pockets, so I'm going to fold this over like this, and I'm going to leave a gap there, so that looks like a bit over an inch. It doesn't matter how big or how small that gap is. You can do that to suit yourself. And just fold this one over as well. About the same. You can see I haven't got it perfect there, but I can always trim that up. So there we go. So these are our pockets. Now, as I said, I've seen this done with envelopes, and I thought I wanted to use the background paper. So we've got a pocket here and we've got a pocket here. Now, I'm going to ink in there. Actually, I should have done that before I stuck it up. I'm going to unglue that. Just a little bit, just so that we don't see the whites. And I'm just going to take my vintage photo and just ink a bit in here. Don't have to worry about doing the tops because you won't generally see the tops, although it wouldn't hurt to do them if you want to. So I would recommend that you do this before you glue your papers shut. I'm going to do the same for this one. Well, I have, so I'm going to glue that one shut. Now, I'm going to do the same for this one. Now this is the thinner one, so I'll probably have to be a little more careful. You could also use like double print your paper if you're using paper, or you could slip another pattern paper in here to cover this if you wanted to. Okay, so now I want to make these edges a bit more jagged, so I'm going to use my tear ruler and tear this. So put that on there and tear like that, and the same for this one. Bit hard to tell if you're straight when you're covering up your edge like that. It doesn't have to be straight anyway. Whoops, slips. You could, if you've got a Deckle edge trimmer, you could use that, or you can use the scissors, you know, the fancy scissors, or you could just tear it by hand, which probably what I should do. Okay, so that's that one. Now we'll have another go with the ruler. This is the thinner paper, so it'll probably be easier. That's one, and let's do this one. Okay, alright, so now I'm going to take these to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch around the two. Well, I'll stitch around here. I'll start there, 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 on both of them, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've stitched all around them both, and I have inked around them all as well. So, and I'm going to have them going two different ways. So I'm going to do them like that. This one opening this way, this one opening this way. Now, my next trick is I'm going to just put some lace on this edge, just for a bit of decoration, and I'm going to leave the inside open for journaling. So I'm going to cut this there. And I'm going to put the same thing on both of them, so they're both going to be embellished about the same, different images but the same sort of idea. So let's attach these. I'm using my art glitter glue. You can see this bottle was pretty old, but I just keep refilling it. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue along here. Let's back that way a little bit too. And I'm putting the straight edge to the inside and just having the little scallop hanging over the edge a little. It's a little bit longer than the actual folder or pocket, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll just pop a little clip on here to hold this while it dries. Art glitter glue doesn't take very long to dry, so it's not going to be a problem. Okay, so we'll do the other one. Right, so sure I keep them up the right way, otherwise I'll end up sticking my embellishments on upside down to what I really want. Now, I've got some embellishments here. This one, this is a stamp, and I've heat embossed it and coloured it with some inks. I've got a video showing how I did that, so I'll pop that down in the description box below if you're interested in checking that out. So I'm just going to ink around the edge. I actually did my stamping etc. on coffee dyed paper for this one, so that it will blend in with the rest of the journal. So that's that one, and I've got this steampunk image that I got from the internet, and I'm just going to ink around that. I've just printed it onto a bit of that 200 GSM cardstock, and fussy cut it. I did 2 or 3 different things at the same time. This one, that clock there, and another sort of like, what was it? Oh, can't find it at the moment, but another image as well that I found on the internet that I thought I would use. But when I actually printed it out and fussy cut it, it is quite dark, so I may not use it. So that, and I have this little butterfly that I created at the same time as I did the card. Very fiddly, very small, and it's just, as I said, on normal coffee dyed 80 GSM paper, so it's pretty lightweight. Now I thought that I'd have them something like that, and perhaps I was going to be over that side a bit. Yeah, like that, and have my little butterfly up here. But I thought that was a bit flat, so I'm going to put some coffee dyed cheesecloth behind it. So let's cut some of that up. About how much do I want? Probably about half. I'm just going to fray the edges out on that, just to give it that old look. So how is everybody? Everything is good with me. I'm getting over my RSV pretty quickly, although it seems to have had a bit of a relapse the last couple of days, and I'm spending a bit of time coughing, but well, can't complain. I'm still able to get about and do things, so that's what it's all about, isn't it? I hope everybody else is in good health. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I'll take these clips off now because that will be stuck. If I wanted to, I could come along and trim them off, but I'm not too fussed about it. So I'll put, do I want to put that down first, or do I want to put that under that? A layer between them. I might do that. Yeah, so I think I'll stick the queen down. Then the cheesecloth. I'm not worried about getting glue all over that, just something to hold it in place. Something to just push that down a bit. Push that into the glue, and now I'm going to attach glue to this. Those fiddly bits I like to make sure I get some glue on. And then our little butterfly. So that's our first little double pocket. So we've got our pocket here. and here. Oh, put something else down there, I think. Find that just there on its own. Put a strip of something there. I'll have a think about what I can put there while I'm decorating this other one. So, once again, I have the cheesecloth and I've got another card. I thought I'd put the king on this one. And I've got a dragonfly and the clock. So that goes that way. Same sort of layout as the other one, except I'm using those. So let's stick the king down. Oh, let's ink around it first. The steampunk journal that I'm creating is coming along nicely. I need to go through it very shortly and make sure that, or have a look exactly what else it needs. At the moment I'm just creating embellishments as the whim takes me, but I'm going to have to start having a look at it and seeing exactly what is needed. Glue on my fingers so everything's sticking to it, of course. And the dragonfly. I had already inked around that clock. Right, so now I need to decide what I want to put down here. I will go and check out my goodies, and when I find something that I want to attach, I'll come back. Okay, so I found this ribbon that is a pretty good match for the darker colour on the paper, and I thought I might just run a row of that down there. I think it just lifts it and makes it look finished, so I'm going to run that sort of down there. I can't remember using this this ribbon before, so it's got a textured side and a smooth side. I think I might put the textured side up. Like that. I think it lifts it nicely. I'll do the same for this one. I did end up adding more decoration to this part of the embellishment, and you'll see photos of that in the at the end of the video. I don't actually show it in the video, but yeah, if you check out the photos at the end of the video, you'll see the extras that I've added on here. So I'll let that dry for a bit. And while that's drying, I have got these file folder cards that come in the kit, and they fit nicely into these pockets. Well, I did trim them down a bit to help them fit in there a little bit. So I thought I might put those in there. So I need to back these with coffee dyed paper. I've got coffee dyed cardstock here, which is a nice thick cardstock. It's 300 GSM. So I'm going to put them on that. I might put them with the pattern side out. Looks like I need to refill my glue bottle too. You could use your glue stick if you're a glue stick fan for this. So let's put that down on there. Put that one in there. I do have the 300 GSM cardstock coffee dyed in my Etsy store. If you're interested, I will put a link in the description box to all of the things that I've used. if you wanted to take a look at anything. Here's my trimmer. Get a few things out of the way here. Trim this off. I'm going to use my corner round punch and round the bottom corners on these. Just helps them go in to the pockets a little better. Could around that top corner too, I might do that. Okay, so now I'm going to ink around these. So you can see that these are nice and sturdy now. They won't bend and flex as they're going in and out of the pocket. Okay, so yeah, nice. Very nice. Alright, so that's stuck. Okay, so I will off screen, I'll just decorate these two little journaling cards a little, and I'll create some bigger journaling cards to go in the back pockets. But for today, that is my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I'd love it if you would give me a thumbs up, and yeah, if you're not already a subscriber, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That goes that way, doesn't it? And this one goes this way. No, that one goes that way. Yes, that's right, they go that way. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. And either way, I hope you can join me when I post my next video. Okay, bye.